I thought organic clothing was a scam until I tried it. So I think for anyone to understand what that means, I got to tell a little bit more of the story. So I grew up in the car business. I grew up around a family. My dad was always very active. He was an athlete growing up, and then very competitive. And anytime we would go, on even on family vacations, we're always finding the gym, going for walks, getting up early. I really appreciate that about him. He's always been very active. And it's funny because if we think back to 20, 30 years ago, a lot of the clothes we wore were cotton and natural fibers. I'm going to use those phrases: natural fibers, and then organic natural fibers, organic clothing, right? And then I'm also use some phrases about synthetics, which are things that are made out of synthetic materials, not natural, like polyester, nylon, spandex, all that stuff, the stuff that's in most of our athletic wear. So let's go back. When I was younger, I never really thought about clothes. I just kind of wore them. And, Nike was popular, Under Armour was popular, different, athletic brands were popular. And we would just buy them and we would just wear them. And we didn't really think much of it. But I do remember a lot of times people, when they started buying clothes that had the liner, my dad included and myself included, we'd cut out the liner. And I never really understood why. I just kind of it was just felt like the right thing to do. So now flash forward, here we are in 2026. But last year in 2025, because I started making YouTube content around health and wellness and biohacks and experimenting with things, I'm not somebody who has it all figured out. I haven't discovered some new philosophy that's changing lives and all that stuff. I haven't found a cure for cancer or anything crazy. I'm just a dude who experiments with myself because I want to be a present father. I just want to be able to be active and healthy for my family. I've got 4 amazing kids and a wife. And I'm young, I'm going to be turning 38 in a couple weeks actually. And I just want to be a present father. I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to make noises when I get up and down off of a seat. I don't want to not be able to go play with my kids outside because I'm injured or because I'm in pain. And those were new feelings for me because that wasn't how I always lived. I was in the car business, like I said, for a long time, and I ended up leaving that about 3 years ago. And now I'm living my life to try to be as optimally mid as possible. Part of that was organic clothing, not non-synthetic clothing. And I didn't really realize it until I tried it. So a couple brands in the organic clothing department, and there wasn't very many of them about a year or so ago, started sending me some clothes to try. They'd send me one pair of shorts or a pair of Nads underwear, or Riker sent me a pair of shorts. At first I'm like, these are gonna tear very fast because they're organic, and you think organic and natural means less durable. So I got these shorts and I started wearing them, and I didn't really think much of it. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it, but I started noticing something. At night, I would sleep kind of hot, and I would always find myself kicking off the sheets at night. And that's because I was wearing a pair of athletic shorts to sleep. I don't sleep naked. My kids still sleep with me in the bed most of the time, my son at least, and I don't sleep naked. So I would have these synthetic shorts with liners on, and I would just get really, really hot. And I never really understood it. I just thought I was getting hot. And we would turn the air down. We even slept on an 8-sleep mattress, but I still kind of felt like I was getting hot. So then one night I put on a pair of organic shorts with no liner. They're just organic cotton shorts. And I remember sleeping through the night and feeling good. I didn't feel hot. Okay, didn't really think much of it. Coincidence, maybe, maybe not. Didn't really think much of it. Didn't have a liner. Maybe that was a thing. So that was one pair of shorts that didn't have a liner. Then I had another pair of shorts that came through and they had a liner, and they were just kind of stiff and uncomfortable. So I never talked about it. But then I had these pair of Riker shorts that were shipped to me. So thank you, Riker, for shipping products to me. And to any brands out there watching this, find people who have personalities that you like. Not so much the audience size, because people can buy followers nowadays. It's not hard. Everybody wants to be an influencer, and it doesn't cost much to buy followers. But find somebody who has a personality that you like, who has an audience that is similar people to what you want, and send them your products so that they can try them. Don't buy them. Don't buy their views, but send them products so they can try them, because this is how it all started for me. And now I have a great relationship with Riker and a few other brands that are in the natural fiber clothing space. And it's all because I got to try their product, because I probably wouldn't have gone and spent $90 on a pair of Rikers to test out. And that's why videos like this and real reviews are important, so you can see and hear a person's actual experience with that. So I got the pair of Rikers. They had a liner. I remember taking them out of the bag and I'm like, ooh, these look a little small. I'm a large. So I was like, they look a little bit small. I put them on and they were a little bit snug, not gonna lie. They felt a little snug. So I put them on and I wore them. And the liner was nice. It wasn't bad. It kind of fit similar to a pair of Legends, which is the synthetic shorts that I bought a ton of prior to experimenting with natural shorts. And I remember them feeling a little bit snug, but I went out for a workout. I went out for a run. I wanted to put them through the full tests and see if how they felt throughout my normal day. And I really liked them. I noticed that I didn't have much chafing. I'm a freaking notorious chafer, which is super annoying, always on the inner thigh. I'm actually dealing with chafe right now because I wore a pair of Legends the other day, and I loved Legends. I just have so many of them, I couldn't throw them away. I wore a pair of Legends for a long, grueling workout, freaking chafed. What the heck, man? That's another reason. So if you don't know, Legends are a very popular brand. They're a hip brand, but they are a fully synthetic brand. Anyway, so I'm wearing Riker shorts throughout my day, no chafing. I'm jumping in cold plunges. I'm jumping in the lake. I'm experiencing my life, and I felt really, really good. And I found myself like realizing, oh, they're not that tight. Like they kind of loosened up. They kind of loosened up to my form and fit me really, really well. That's awesome. That was the only pair I had. So they got really wet, really dirty. I took them off. I have a wet spot in my bathroom where I just throw my wet stuff until they dry, and then I wash them. So threw them there and kind of moved on with life. Then I found myself like, oh, I kind of want to wear those shorts again. So I started cleaning all my shorts. I cleaned them, and they were dry, and I put them back on. Did the same thing. I did my normal thing. And I'm like, man, like, I just feel better in them. Because as I was wearing that one pair, I was also wearing a bunch of the synthetic activewear that I had, because I wasn't really thinking too much now, like, okay, organic clothing is like the only way. And, you know, like people like Paul Saladino, and I have a lot of friends in the biohacking space that started talking about natural fibers. And like when you're outside, like right now I'm outside in Florida, it's freaking hot. I am sweating just sitting out here. And as I'm sweating, I'm wearing a pair of Riker and I'm wearing a cotton t-shirt, but my body is able to breathe. And it's funny because like a lot of the advertisements we see these brands talk about, like moisture wicking, it's not a good thing. It like suffocates our skin, truly. And I started feeling that as I started kind of wearing natural clothing and synthetic clothing, not exclusively. I would notice that on hot days when I'm doing sauna, when I'm doing my workouts outside, when I'm spending a lot of time outside, when I was wearing my natural fiber clothing, I felt free. I could feel like my skin was breathing, especially my private parts. You know what I'm talking about. Little swamp butt. You don't get a lot of that when you're wearing natural clothes. And when you do, it feels good. It actually feels like it's breathing. Whereas when I'm wearing synthetic clothes, it feels like I'm wearing saran wrap around my private parts. It just truly does. It's not like some placebo effect. If you do get yourself a pair of organic clothing, wear them. Like go synthetic one day, natural one day, synthetic one day, natural one day, and just see what you actually feel better in. And that was my experience. I found myself really wanting to wear the Riker shorts more, so I reached out to Riker. I was like, hey, can you give me a special discount? I want to make like a pretty bulk order. And they said yes, so I got more shorts. And then a few months after that, I actually signed a contract with Riker and ended up starting to make some content with them because I wanted to. Now there's a lot of other shorts that were sent to me that I didn't really talk about, and I still like them, but I don't love them. Freaking love the Riker, because I found out that every single time I would wear the synthetic shorts that I loved, like I wore exclusively for years, I will chafe, I will smell, and I will feel like my body's suffocating. Like it just feels that way. It just doesn't feel great. And it's kind of funny because like people wear these compression Under Armour shirts that are made out of synthetic material. They're literally compressing themselves and suffocating themselves. I don't see the benefit to it. I did it. When I played hockey, I wore compression synthetic shirts under my pads. I smelt so freaking bad, and I don't remember it actually doing anything positive for me. Actually, if anything, it restricted me. It restricted my movement. So these are just some of the things that I found myself. I like experienced myself. I find when I swim, when I go on trips, one pair of Riker shorts, I can wear these for multiple days and doing multiple activities and not smell. They just don't smell. The ones I get have the organic cotton shell and the merino wool liner inside, and they just don't smell. I wore Rikers on my first ever marathon, and they didn't smell, and I didn't chafe. When I wear these, I feel comfortable. I feel like my lower body can breathe. And I think that a lot of people just don't know what that feels like. It's probably like people who are really unhealthy and eat only fast food and literally live their life in pain. They have no idea what a life out of pain would actually feel like because they're not willing to actually try it. They're like, nope, I love eating my McDonald's. I love eating my Doritos. I love sitting on my couch and drinking my beer. I don't need any of that healthy stuff. There's people out there that genuinely make fun of people who live a healthy life. And I can tell you, as somebody who did both, somebody who's worn nothing but synthetic clothes, and now I'm starting to transition to at least natural fibers, even if it's not always organic, just natural fibers make a massive difference. And like, I'm not trying to get all scientific and stuff, but your skin is your largest organ. It is constantly breathing for your body. It's allowing stuff in and allowing stuff out. As we sweat, we're naturally pushing stuff that's at the surface level inside our body out detoxing, as some people like to call it. I don't think you're really detoxing through sweat. A little bit, but not much. Your liver is really what does all the detoxing, so make sure your liver's healthy. That's one of the reasons I quit drinking 3 years ago. I found that everything I was doing on a natural basis, like, just was slowly killing me and making me feel worse and making me feel pain. Eating processed crap, garbage, drinking alcohol, staying up late and getting up early. None of that was serving me. So I stopped doing that stuff. And then I found that wearing synthetic clothes was the scam. It's not organic clothing is the scam, it's synthetic clothing is the scam. Synthetic clothing should not be expensive. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods the other day. Chubbies, which is all synthetic, were like $85 for a pair. And people are complaining about Riker? Dude, that is 100% synthetic junk. This is 100% organic. Like, and it feels good, they're durable, they last long. And it's not just about Riker. There's a bunch of other organic cotton and a bunch of other natural fibered clothing brands out there that are doing really good work. I just think that people need to give them a chance, give them a try. Just get one pair, or just one pair, and just try it out for yourself. I actually do. I think synthetic clothing is the scam of all scams. Why are we paying for crap? Like, literally for stuff that's created in a lab. It's petroleum based, all of it. So all of it's plastic, spandex, nylon. I mean, these things are, polyester, they're literally plastic. If you trace it back to like what it is, it's plastic, and we're putting it on our body, putting it against our body. And when we're sweating and opening up our pores and our skin is opening up, we're allowing the synthetic materials, if they do come off in heat, I don't really know. I really don't know. But I can tell you that when I wear synthetic clothing and do my daily activities versus when I wear natural fibered clothing and do my daily activities, I always seem to feel and perform better wearing natural clothing. So I just wanted to share this in more of like a story time, because I try to make these videos where I like sit there and like I'm like super dialed and super detailed. And I think honestly, like, would I watch it and get something out of it? Yeah. But would I watch this and get more out of it? Probably, because this is just my authentic, real story. So the good news is, yes, I still do love working with Riker. I love Garrett's the owner. He's a phenomenal young man, and he's just doing great things. They're coming out with shirts. They're coming out with underwear. They're coming out with different cuts of shorts. So I'm excited to be on the team. And if you want to get yourself a pair of Riker, start with one. There's a discount code and a link down in the video description. Use it. Share it with your friends. Tell your parents, like, stop wearing synthetic crap. Buy a pair of Riker. Truly. And if you don't want to use my discount code because you don't want to support the channel, if you're like one of those people who is like, ah, man, like these social media guys always trying to make money. Yes, that's how I make money, but actually, like, I want to just share the information with you and let you make the best decision. Get whatever you want. I don't really care. I don't really care. But if you're like me, like if you're watching this video because you're like, oh, I kind of like this David Moss Jr. guy. He's similar to me. He's a dad. He's a husband. He cares. He loves Jesus. He works out outside. He's just trying to like live an optimally midlife. Like, he's just trying to be a better man, better human. He's just trying to live healthier, make smarter decisions. If you're similar to me at all, I can tell you I've tried a lot of brands, and Riker is a brand that I really like. I'll be wearing them for a long time. As long as they keep making them, I'll keep wearing them. So that's it. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless.